Hello guys, today we are going to share with you a very informative video about what to do when an earthquake is coming over and how to make an emergency plan at home. The big question is, how ready are we when there is an earthquake alert? Well, not everyone knows what to do at that moment. So remember, we only have seconds after an earthquake alert, mostly when our cell phones give that alert. First of all, keep calm, and let me give you some ideas about the safest places we can go into the house. The safest places to be in your home during an earthquake are: number 1, under a sturdy object. If possible, get under a table, desk, or other sturdy furniture. You can also hang on to the object. Number 2, near an interior wall. If there's no sturdy object, move into a hallway or against an interior wall that's away from windows. If there's nothing around you to get under, cover your face and head with your arms and crouch in the corner of the building. Number 3, in an interior room without windows, a bathroom or closet is a good option. Number 4, try to keep away from dangerous areas. Stay clear of windows, fireplaces, heavy furniture, and appliances. The kitchen is especially dangerous because things can fall on you. Surely the gas and electricity are really dangerous if you decide to stay there. You should also protect your head and neck with a pillow, large book, or your arms. Stay indoors until the shaking stops and you're sure it's safe to leave. Practice earthquake drills with your family. Secure items that could fall, like shelves, pictures, and water heaters. Now it's time to talk about the disaster supply kit. First of all, we have to get some supplies that are really useful in case of an emergency. Let's start getting an emergency backpack. This one is going to be one of our treasures, but what kind of supplies we need to make it real? So I suggest to pay attention on what this professional is going to share with us about this supply kit. Listen carefully, guys.
Lieutenant Erica Articeros shows us how.
We're going to talk about the earthquake preparedness kit, and the thing that I wanted to focus on is just how easy this is. There are some things that are really important, and I sort of think that in the Bay Area we're all pretty familiar with the classic food, water, but it's really important to actually follow through on putting these things together. We all know that you need food, non-perishable, but I threw some things in to my kit: crackers and peanut butter, some unsalted almonds, and a can of soup with a flip top. Communication's another one. The city is planning to communicate really important messages with us through the emergency alerting system. So this is a small crank-operated AM/FM radio that also is a flashlight. Moving to the next thing that I think is crucial, and that is first aid. Any big box store, pharmacy sells these ready-made first aid kits. Those are great to have, but I really recommend, more importantly, is some gauze and some tape. One of the most common injuries is going to be cuts and bruises, and you want to be able to stop bleeding. You'll want to have copies of your important documents. So what are those documents? Birth certificate, driver's license, marriage license, home ownership papers. One very good suggestion is to scan them in and email them to yourself, so that when you do have Wi-Fi access or access to the internet, you'll be able to recall those documents. Another consideration that we have is sanitation. In Hurricane Katrina, it was a very big problem inside the Superdome, that there were too many people crammed in a small area, there wasn't garbage pickup, the plumbing was not working, and so one of the things that you might need to have is a place to dispose of waste, which we don't really like to talk about, but I think it's important to think about here. I have some toilet paper, and then you'll need some garbage bags and duct tape. Another thing I added regarding the sanitation is these baby wipes, because we all want to be clean. You're not going to have access to running water necessarily, and this might be your shower. So you'll want to have a family plan. One easy way to do that for kids is to just have a plastic bag and put the contacts that they need, including an out-of-state telephone contact, on this little card in your Ziploc. So once you've done your supply kit and you've made a plan with your family, then you're all set. And the Red Cross did a study, and I believe it was only about 17% of families in the Bay Area had done these 2 steps for themselves. So this is my plea to take action and just get started on these 2 things.
For more information on earthquake preparedness, visit NERT's website at sfgov.org, 72hours.org, redcrossbayarea.org.
The cell phones for sure is one of the most useful tools nowadays. They are very important for detecting earthquakes and receiving alerts on time. Earthquake early warning systems work quickly. Earthquake early warning systems give people time to prepare. Some of the well-known apps are MyShake app, Android earthquake alerts, and wireless emergency alerts. The purpose of the Shake Alert system is to reduce the impact of earthquakes to save lives and property. Data from many smartphones can be combined to create a large earthquake detection network. Okay guys, as you can see, it's better to be prepared not only for the next earthquake, but even for any tsunami alert or tornado alert. So let me invite you to read this recommendations in order to be more than ready, because only God knows when the next one is coming. If you like this informative video and you considered was helpful, please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe. Be safe, folks. Thank you so much for watching.